Say it ain't so. Target, here we go. Because holy cow, a lot of products are coming out, and they're taking a page out of Walmart's book and making you sign up for their 360 or for early access on all the drops. If this is true, this is nuts. 151 UPCs, 151 ETBs, 151 booster bundles, 151 poster collections, 151 is just, going through the roof right now. It's coming out of print to end the year. This will be its first true rotation out. And with all it rotating out, products are going to be dropped this year potentially. And this is one sign of that actually happening. Prismatic Evolution sticker collections are going to be dropped. Prismatic Evolution's poster collections will be dropped. Prismatic Evolution surprise boxes, booster bundles, binder collections, ETBs will be dropped. Surging Sparks booster bundles, Twilight Masquerade ETBs, Journey Together booster bundles, and Journey Together ETBs for the low price of MSRP that nobody sees anymore. If these prices are true, and it's all starting January 25th, somewhere between 12 a.m. and 5 a.m., because that's when they love to drop it, when the bots are just cooking and all normal people are asleep because everybody's got to go to work. That's when Target loves to pump it out. And it's primed. And it's just insane to see that a lot of these products are going to come out 12 a.m. So I retweeted it on Twitter if you want to check it out. Maybe, just maybe, you can actually get a booster bundle for MSRP. Who knows, though? That's the reality. I mean, my state doesn't have vending machines. So, I mean, like sticker collections at $18 is unheard of. People backdoor them at Dollar General all the time. Target, who knows? But that's an insane amount of product. If it hits the shelves, hopefully it'll make everything dip a little bit. So the $150 price point or the $100 price point will turn into $120, and the $100 price points will turn into like $75, $80 if that really does flood the market, which will be nice. That would be nice to see. Like the top comment says, I can only wish. Pistol Pete, I wish too. But hopefully the reality is something comes out to help a lot of people out. But yeah, the big tough part was when Walmart started doing their Walmart Plus. A lot of people signed up for it, and then the bots still took everything. And so just the real asterisk on all this, if you watch till now, it means you have a chance to actually learn something from this. So comment real one down below. I'm at 560 plus subs right now. We're cooking. Over 500 subs in 4 months, which is goated. Can't thank y'all enough for the vibes right now. And the reality is Target 360 probably will get eaten up by all the bots. I've clicked on Target drops the second I saw the notification on my phone, and it was already sold out by the time I went to check out. It's a sad reality the last 10 months have been for Target, with everybody getting into the botting game. But yeah, that's really where it's at right now. Take the next look at some drops that are coming out. GameStop has got their next couple months opportunities coming in the next couple months. Now look at the dates. On the 30th, that's what's coming out. The sticker collection potentially. I just saw that this might be getting pushed back. Senate Heroes ETBs in the 20th of February. So you can start to see what's coming out, even some Magic the Gathering in there if that floats your boat. And then it goes all the way to Perfect Order right now is really where it's at. And something else that came out that caught my eye the other day is Amazon is starting to bring out their Rufus AI bot to set auto alerts and potentially buy on Amazon at prices you want it to pick out. So we know this is coming out. A lot of places are botting, so people are trying to join the botting game to, get a piece of the pie. That's the reality of it. It's not going away, so if you can't beat it, join it, and that's what Amazon's trying to do now. So keep an eye out. If you know a better solution to it, feel free to hit me up in the comments section or just argue me with it. Like, Pat, how dare you put this out there? But the reality is this is where we're headed towards. I mean, I had friends who used to bot in college because they thought it was fun and they liked programming. Like, I had friends that built websites in college You know, I mean, this is going back to, if you know what CSGO is, in the CSGO gambling days with all the knives and everything like that, and everybody making a casino website. Like, that's the reality of the times, and the times have evolved. People now make Pokemon gambling websites, and it's a spitting image of all the old CSGO gambling and knife gambling websites. And if you're like, Pat, I have no idea what the heck you're talking about, it's okay. It's not going to hurt you. You're better off keeping your money in your pocket than throwing it at CSGO. But that's something else that's coming out. A lot of these bots are not going away, and so the reality is they're only here to stay. So you can either beat them or join them. Do I have a bot? No. Have I thought about looking into bots? Yes. Do I know enough programming to make one for myself? No, I'm not that cool. The next point we want to take a look at is Ascended Heroes update is potentially the 2-pack blisters are being delayed in the United States and Canada. It's getting pushed back to February 20th potentially, and the Ascended Heroes is getting messier and messier by the week. You know, nice cards, but the reality is, it's like, what's the price was going to be? That's the question. On release date, you could definitely see on the secondary market $25 to $40 a pack, because right now on Whatnot, shops are selling 2 packs for $70. $70 sold. Rips on screen. English set of Ascended Heroes 2-pack for $70 right now. So the reality is, 1 pack will be somewhere between $15 and $40. That's usually what it is on new sets coming out the gate. If you have first mover advantage on any product, they pay a premium. The premium is typically $20 to $35. So don't FOMO in, just see where it's at and what's going on right now. That's really what I'm trying to help you with, because I don't want you to just throw all your money away. But that's the reality of where we're at right now. I'm not going to be throwing my money at Ascended Heroes packs out the gate. That's not who I am. If it's staring at me right in the face at MSRP at a store, I'll buy it. That's how you should look at it. But yeah, take your time. Product will come. It feels like every set, like there's one big product dumping, like Prismatic, moving back, whether you count it as like Crown Zenith, probably was the other one, Evolving Skies. They really focus hard on one set. Fusion Strike was the other set. Fusion Strike was the biggest set ever released up till Ascended Heroes, so we'll see a lot of product for it. They want to get product out into everybody's hands. And what are your thoughts on Ascended Heroes with a lot of the art rares, everything that's looking nice, the secret art rares, the Psyduck, the Gengar? There's some nice top chases in this set, definitely worth getting it eventually. But if you get a 2-pack somehow and you get really lucky and it's day 1 and you open those and you find the Gengar in it, you're not going to that Gengar is going to be worth more on that day opening it than it will ever be in 3 months from now or 4 months from now. The reason I know this, or the reason I can talk to you about this, I'll show you. If we can get Pokédata up here, one of my good friends, Mega Evolution's release date pulled Mega Gardevoir. Okay, now we're looking 6 months ago. Mega Gardevoir day 1 was about $500, $550. He sold it for $450. Sold it for $450 day 1. It was $550. He put it on Facebook Marketplace, hit the sell button, and got rid of it. And now it's basically a $150 card. That's one example. Another big one that I can show you. My friend pulled the gold Charizard. He pulled it week 2-ish. It was right around here when it was just about 700. He was like, I don't know, it's 700 right now. I said, dude, see what anybody will give you for it. And he put it up, and one store said they would give him $450 for it. And he's like, okay, so $450 is my bottom. And then he ended up finding a guy that would pay him $525 for it. Well, The guy that was going to pay him $525 ended up ghosting him on the time he was going to meet up. So he wasted basically 2 hours of his life for an extra $75. So you gotta think about that too. So he ended up messaging people around, and he didn't want to sell it for $450. He thought he wanted to get more, and giving people room, a $200 room, wasn't the end of the world. I think he ended up getting rid of it for about $500. So you got to take into account what it's worth. After that, 2 weeks later, from the 14th, basically, 2 weeks later, almost 2 weeks, 3 weeks later, it was under $500. So if you wait that first month, it's about how quickly can you offload that card for the most amount of money possible. Now, if the card shop accepted his $450, where would they have fallen in? Right around December. So a month later, it was $450. If the card shop bought it for that price point, they would have had from basically the 14th, the 15th when it was in the $700 range, all the way to December, right in the ballpark of right here, December 6th. So they would have basically had 3-ish weeks to get rid of it before they were net negative on the card at that point. So just keep that in mind as this new set's coming out. I'm only trying to help you. This isn't to scare anybody. This is to just keep it into the reality. A lot of my friends like to rip. I like to open packs too. I don't like to open a lot of boxes. That's not my thing. But if I walk into Target and there's 2 dozen Rivals packs on the shelf, I'll take a shot. It's fun that way. You just gotta keep it in reality for yourself. What makes sense for you? Do you want to keep it early and hold, and then you wait 2 months and you're like, oh, now I want to sell? If you sold it week 2, reality of $1,000 versus the $600 it's at now, you got to find the right buyer for everything. And if you want to put in the work, it's definitely doable. Last thing, I want to show you 2 more really. Mega Dragonite EX. This card looks nice. I'm excited to hold it in my hands and see how it glistens in person. If this might be the top chase, we'll see. But it is a beautiful card. I'm excited to see it in person. Then the other thing I wanted to talk about, we all knock GameStop. And I'm not sitting here and defending their prices, but what I am going to say is, at least in my area, when there's nothing on the shelf, you can almost always go to GameStop on the release date of any item. By around lunchtime, they're usually sold out. So if you don't end up finding the 30th stamp Pikachu anywhere up till the day they release it on the 30th of January, which is in about a week, once this video gets released, GameStop might actually have it, and it may end up benefiting you to just walk in and spend the $35 to $40 to buy it. If you're a pro member, they usually give you $5 off each month for your subscription. So that's not the end of the world. And then if you have points added up, you can get this thing for a little bit less. Is it the best scenario? No, but you can guarantee yourself getting the Pikachu stuff that way. So just make your plays that you want to. Keep it in mind, because at the end of the day, when I can't buy anything, GameStop at least sometimes does have stuff. And am I going out of my way to spending the $200 to $300 depending on every item they're getting? No. I walked in there on the release weekend of Team Rocket's Moltres, and they still had 5 boxes left, and they had a bunch of Charizard UPCs as well. And it's like, do I want it? I don't really need it. It's not my cup of tea, but if it's for you, you get what you want. So just keep that in mind. And if you're like, oh my goodness, MSRP, well, don't buy packs for a week and there's your $40 and then you can buy the one product, so to each their own at the end of the day. Hey, it's Pat's Projects. Hit that comment section down below and let me know what your thoughts are on the video. Would greatly appreciate a sub and a like. Thank y'all for vibing with me until now. Comment real one down below if you made it this far. Until next time, Pat out.